The equality teams, which go out and canvass, make phone calls, put on house parties, bring people together, are the backbone of the Courage Campaign and the progressive movement here in California.
My name is Yan Chuknu, and these are my sons Albert and Thomas.
A lot of people tell me, well, it's just one person or it's a small community, but my answer to that is one person makes a difference.
An equality team is a group of individuals made up from organically from communities across California that rally around marriage equality.
I am the event coordinator of the Solano County Courage Campaign. So far, my favorite experience with the equality team has really been the team itself, and getting to know a bunch of very committed people who really want to make it happen and restore marriage equality.
I'd say jump in and do it. It's possibly the greatest experience I've ever had in my life. I've met so many people and I've heard so many great stories that have just reinvigorated and remotivated me to do what I'm doing.
It just seemed like when this happened with Yes on Prop 8, I knew that I had to do something, and that evolved into my creating a marriage equality team in South Los Angeles by the name of Renewal. It just feels wonderful. It's just a worthwhile place to be, a lot of worthwhile, committed, courageous people.
I was really excited when I first read the announcement about the forming of a new equality team in my immediate area.
We were invited to a kickoff party, and we went there and we met about eight of us, and we got together and we did our first canvas, and it is a great group, and now we're trying to grow our team, and we're going to do everything we can to repeal Prop 8.
If you think you can't, you can. This is a very non-threatening way to learn about leadership. I want everyone to have the opportunity to get married as we did a year ago and live happily ever after.
Right now we are canvassing the neighborhood.
I'm with the Courage Campaign, and we're talking with voters in your area.
She would not open the door. We did the whole conversation through the window, and she's like, I don't remember how I voted. Those are the voters that we really have to reach before it comes up again.
It's a little intimidating at first. My name is Gail, and I'm with the Courage Campaign, and we're walking around the neighborhood talking to people about marriage equality for gay and lesbian.
So getting up to tell my story was probably one of the biggest challenges of my life. And getting up to do it and meeting that challenge with hope rather than fear changed my life.
I'm always terrified when I get up to tell my story of self. But what I've learned is that there are so many things that I've been through as a straight ally that I think a lot of people in the marriage equality movement can relate to. It's one of the most rewarding experiences that I've ever had. It forces me out of my comfort zone.
In Fresno County, we are not only trying to make them accepting, but we are making it a more accepting community.
I'm a straight Mormon feminist, and I was raised in a Mormon Republican household in the orange groves of Orange County, California. I may not be a perfect Mormon, but I'm going to be a great mother to my children, and I'm going to raise them like a mama bear in a world that's more loving and more just and more true. And so I started a group called the Mama Bear Alliance, which is an alliance of gay and straight families here in San Diego, and we are working to change the conversation in our neighborhoods about marriage equality so that all of our kids will have an equal shot whether they grew up to be gay or straight.
I lead the equality teams because I believe that everyday individuals can do extraordinary things.
I decided to become an equality team field organizer because it's important to empower people.
What I've learned is that sometimes really bad things have to happen before you can get to a better place. Sometimes you have to endure 8 years of George Bush before you get a Barack Obama. Sometimes Proposition 8 has to pass. But the important thing, I think, is that we continue to fight, that we never give up. Don't ever feel like you're not capable of being the change yourself. The Courage Campaign is here to empower you, to train you, and to provide you with all of the resources that you need in order to launch a successful campaign in your community.
If you see that there is not a rainbow bear in your area or in your county of California, you can create your own team on the Equality Hub.
The Courage Campaign is here to empower every single person who wants to work, who wants to change the way the state works, and who wants to deliver equality back to California. Thanks again.